Welcome back to Pokemon vs. Wild with Bear Fools. Today, our intrepid explorer will navigate the rugged terrain of Pokeland. On the way, he shall attempt to break the necks of 152 species of Pokemon. He shall pointlessly scale waterfalls that were never an obstacle in the first place, and eat a lot of wild stuff that tastes absolutely horrible, but the producer told him to do so to spice things up. Or perhaps he just hates Fool. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. He's not very endearing, is he? Wandering around wantonly challenging people to random Pokemon battles. I mean, they're just standing there minding their own business, and he says, "You, fight me, or I'll kill you!" And then the trainers say something equally hilarious back to him, in English, and we do the same thing again 3,000 times. And that is Pokemon Green in a nutshell. This guy likes his commas, doesn't he? He says he has the confidence to win, but does he have the confidence to use a full stop? Okay everyone, brace yourselves, for guess what? A load of trainer battles. That's correct. This is a large chunk of the game where you just go around fighting people and leveling up your Pokemon. Defeated! Look at this! Doesn't foster pet yet. The beauty of Pokemon Green is that if you ever get bored with the endless stream of fighting, then you can marvel at the literary prowess of the various trainers in the game. As an example, let's see what this budding novelist has to say. Do that as I like. Never regret. I regret nothing! Victory or defeat? Fight it out! I don't know why all these guys are so eager to fight me, considering my win-lose record of something like 10,000 to 2. Oh well, guess he thinks he might be the third person. Although, not really with the level 18 touch against the level 32 dummy. And he's lost. He says he's out of luck. Well, my friend, luck doesn't enter into it. It's simply a matter of me being far superior to oneself. And if you thought that was cheesy, this whole video is one great big cheese. Hello, is my electricity safe? It's a bit of a strange thing to say. Electronic boss has made a challenge. Right, so this bloke is not a physical entity. He is a hologram projected by some sort of electronic device. No doubt, there will be many clones of him to come. It is terrible to let the old man do as he pleases. Which old man are we talking about now? Dr. Iochida? Or maybe he's referring to himself as an old man. Well, your guess is as good as mine, which is invariably the case when it comes to this game. Good morning. Didn't you forget turning the lamp off? Oh, blast it! Now that you mention it, I did forget to turn off the bathroom light when I finished having a shower this morning. That's going to cost me quite a bit, isn't it? And here we have another electronic boss clone. Just as I thought. Yes, I should have known. Because every other character in the game, every other trainer, apart from the gym leaders of course, is cloned numerous times. So you can't claim that it's the same person you meet farther down the path. It's just they have 17 twin brothers, I think. Another battle passes by in super quick time. This bloke is convinced how strong the children in the nowdays are. Shouldn't that be nowadays? Nowdays. I'm gonna start using that in real life. You may have read recently the word noob has entered the dictionary. Well, I would vociferously campaign to try and get some of the idioms and words from Pokemon Green into there as well. And why not? For example, here's a selection of interesting words that this game has made up all by itself. Well, sort of. Congratulation. Chibata. Opponent. Movement, as in waiter movement. Sith, which is short for something. There will no doubt be many more such words that we encounter as we progress through the world of Pokemon Green, so watch out for them and remember to note them down in your copybooks, because I'll be testing you on them later in the day. Okay, I have defeated the latte, or as we say in the north of England, a latte, and we've leveled up to level 33. Thank you, child. Hi, it is unfeasible not to foster stronger pet. I wonder if that was an intentional double negative, but considering this game's track record, I doubt it. This bloke says he has never lost so far, but as you can see there, his name is Gamble. Do you think he's lying? I reckon he has debts totaling over £100,000 or yen or dollars. I have no idea what the currency in this game is, having played it for over 3 hours. And he says something. I'm going to go back and have a look at what he says there, so just bear with me 1 second. Well, I can tell you it certainly wasn't worth going back to look at. He says, "Ha! At the first time, you lose." I'm not even going to begin to try and explain why that's wrong on so many levels. Gonna move on quickly and say that this bloke has a serious case of verbal diarrhea. He's talking about a fortune telling and something to do with the 8 diagrams, which completely goes over my head. You can even see that I took a minute there to try and understand what he had said, but it simply isn't worth your time. I is looking for linen! Exclamation mark on its own. Yes, evidently every Pokemon and every move, every item in this game has its own new line. And as I've said before, this is such a great waste. Look through a telescope. So the game's telling me, oh, it's not so bad. But the game was telling me to look through a telescope, even though I was already doing so. Yes, the past and present tenses are often one of the hardest things to learn when you are trying to acquire a new language. Oh, he remembers himself. Hi, the assistant of Dr. Aochida. Ah, so he's one of the clones from the beginning of the game. The 2 twins that say exactly the same thing with exactly the same spelling errors. Then hurry, Mr. Fool. Is the pet you've caught more than 30 types? Yes, of course it is. All the caught pet earned 13 type. Yes, it is. I dispute that claim of yours. Booster will doif. You want to become 30 type. No, I don't. I want to remain 13 type. How dare you? Another intelligent conversation courtesy Pokemon Green. We shall momentarily discover that this whole pursuit has been pointless, and that there is a sleeping Pokemon guarding the way. He sleeps comfortably. Well, at least there is that as consolation. But it's not going to save the effort that I made getting to this point. We have to walk all the way back and try and find another way around. So, see you again.